I do not know whether Delta, US Airways and United are being overly cautious in taking this action. Air France, Lufthansa, Turkish, BA, they're all still flying in and out.
BA had a flight that just
BA had a flight just left, Air France had a flight just arrived, Turkish is on approach.
Obviously also El Al will continue
Right.
to fly.
I don't know whether Delta and the US carriers are being overly cautious. But I do know you cannot ignore when the three largest airlines in the world choose to make this decision. The New American is the largest carrier. United is the largest carrier by certain measures, other measures. You can't ignore their decision, right or wrong.
And it certainly has, I mean, as we talked about with Wolf, it has ramifications, just psychological, beyond economic impact, psychological impact on the state of Israel and the people of Israel, a sense of isolation.
Yeah, now they're being treated like a third world country. And, you know, they always prided themselves as being one of the more stable parts. Even in this volatile part of the world, you could always rely on the stability of Israel. And now this is being called into question.
And from the aviation industry, it creates more of a mess than ever before. All those passengers that Delta has refused to carry to Tel Aviv today, because as Chad was showing, the plane's gone back to Paris. Who's Delta's joint venture partner? Air France. Who will they put the passengers on? Air France. Many of those passengers still wanting to go to Tel Aviv, if Air France doesn't pull their flights, will be on the Air France flight, assuming there are seats.
So do you think other airlines now, Air France and others, are looking at this situation, trying to determine whether or not to cancel?
They are looking to decide what to do. When there used to be extreme terrorism and violence on the ground, many carriers refused, because their staff refused, to overnight in Tel Aviv. They would fly in, and they would fly to Cyprus for overnight and then do the return. That's not the issue here, because now you're concerned with the aircraft in air on low approach. I guess every airline's now making their decision.